AITA for saying yes to taking custody of my siblings when their dad asked me to raise them, since I'm so comfortable playing his wife's role. My mom died 4 years ago. I, 20F, was 16. My younger siblings were 7, 8, and 10. We all have different dads. Mine was never in my life, so I moved in with our shared grandparents. My siblings went to live with their dad and his wife. We still talked and saw each other all the time. Daily calls and texts. Their dad didn't love that. He tried to interfere a few times, but our grandparents said they'd take him to court if they had to. He backed off, but never liked how close we are. My siblings come to me for everything. I'm the one they come to when they're sick, sad, confused, overwhelmed. My sisters came to me when they got their first periods. I helped them pick out products, talk to them about what to expect. I've talked to them about consent, sex, contraception, all the stuff you'd usually go to a mom for. I help with homework, big life decisions, even school drama. They know I'm here and always will be. Their dad hates it. He wanted his wife to be the new mom figure. He's told me to back off and let her do it, but I told him they don't need her for that. They have me. They have grandma. He said she deserves a shot, and I'm preventing that because they go straight to me for everything. He said they'll never agree to his wife adopting them if I keep being the go-to. I asked why he'd even bring that up. I told him I knew he'd try to use adoption as a way to cut the rest of us off. He didn't deny it. He just said nobody is irreplaceable, and if I love my siblings, I'd want them to have a new mom. But my siblings hate how hard he and his wife push that idea. They don't want a new mom. They already have one. She's just not here anymore. They've complained to me and other family members about how they're not allowed to talk about mom or keep reminders of her around. And they've told me straight up that their dad and his wife hate me. It's not even subtle in their house. Their dad brought it all up again recently. He asked me if I was planning to raise them since I won't let his wife do it. I said yes. I told him I'd gladly take custody and grandma and grandpa would be right there with me. I told him they're my family and I'd do everything to give them a good life. He was shocked. He got really pissed and asked if I was serious. I told him yes. I've even looked into it legally and made sure I could support them if they asked me to step in. He started yelling, saying I had some nerve and that kids belong with two parents, which he and his wife can give. Then he threatened to cut off all contact between me and my siblings. I told him that the same threat my grandparents made years ago still stands. If he ever tries that, they'll take it to court, and his kids will never forgive him. He got even angrier. I walked away, and now I'm ignoring his text because he's just ranting about how awful I am for saying I'd take custody. But honestly, if my siblings asked me to fight for them tomorrow, I would. So AITA for saying I'd take custody of them?